Alright, let's head on into the marshlands, where we believe we'll find a dragon. Or at least this is where the encampment is that the dragon attacked. Let's head to the fort first. It's in ruins. Something huge came through here and just destroyed everything. But it looks like we made it just in time to save some people at least. Alright, we get to see Rose's edition. Just a basic edition, but gets the job done. Interesting to note, though, her basic edition gives her 35 SP, whereas Dart's rank 2 edition only gives him 24. So, in theory, she should be able to transform much faster than any other character. Seems like we couldn't save that guy. Hopefully everybody else fares a bit better. It's gonna suck if after every fight we're gonna have to see somebody get killed and we're gonna have to mop up the scraps, but I have a feeling that's what's gonna happen here. So I'm gonna go ahead and transform here. One, we haven't seen Rose's transformation sequence. And two, I'll tell you why once we reach a results screen. What kind of magic does Rose have? Okay, so this deals damage and restores some of Rose's HP. So on the results screen, there's a stat next to every character called D level. That makes me think it's Dragoon level. So I don't know what raises that, if it's story progression or if it's just transforming into a Dragoon and using their abilities enough. So if it's the latter, then I'm going to try and transform into a Dragoon every chance I get. Because I want to increase that D level.
Whip smack.
Levitz is unfortunately, he's fallen behind. He's gone from being our strongest character to being our weakest addition-based character. Now, I could probably attack the full health guy with darts and kill him. But I'd rather not. I want Levitz to have an opportunity to use another addition. I think I'm failing the 5th button press. The timing on it is tight. Or maybe even I have to have a higher D level to hit 5. But it feels like Darts and Rose's animations are getting cut short.
Whip smack.
Ow. So it looks like ice. Since Dart is obviously fire elemental, ice and water are going to do significant damage to him.
Go! Volcano!
Yeah, it looks like after every battle, one of our blue guys dies. And we have to mop it up. Unfortunate. We're not going to be able to save anybody here. I think Darts' next turn will use a healing item. I don't want to use healing items on Levitz because he's falling behind on his additions. Wait, did I just say I wasn't going to use a healing item with Levitz and then I used the healing item with Levitz? I have to make that up. Jeez, I should have killed him. Oh well. The turn orders in this game seem to be semi-randomized, or at least they're re-randomized at the start of every turn. It makes it harder to strategize.
Whip smack.
Alright. Couldn't save them, but we can get that treasure. We just gotta deal with these guys first. And we saved Rose's transformation because we want to kill these guys as fast as possible. They're using ice elemental items, especially on darts. And that's a lot of damage that we want to try to prevent. So hopefully Rose's transformed attacks are strong enough to one-shot the full health guy. Because that's what we're going to try to do. Good. What I want to do is give Levitz the kill, but I'm not sure if that enemy's going to get another turn or not. Thankfully, he didn't. Alright, Dart learns Burning Rush. We'll be sure to use it in like 5 hours.
Whip smack.
It's gonna take all 3 of us to kill this one guy. And hopefully Darts gets a turn before it uses an item on us. Those ice elemental items are really taking Darts for a ride here, but we prevented one use. Hopefully this other guy does not use one either.
Whip smack.
Alright. So here's the plan. The smaller guy has already taken some damage, and I assume Darts would be strong enough to one-shot it if he was at full health. So, rather than wasting some damage, I'm just gonna go straight for the boss. No! Crap. Oh well. Hopefully Rose will be able to finish off the smaller guy. Thankfully it didn't use any items.
Whip smack.
Volcano!
Alright, so that item was a status item. I'm sure I could use like a mind refresh or whatever item I have to wake him back up. But I'm not sure if Rose will be able to one-shot this or not. Maybe she will. I don't want to waste items, and I assume these type of status ailments get cured after a battle. An attack ball. I wonder if that's the same type of item that enemy used to stun us with. There's treasure. I'm sorry. If there are any survivors, just wait a little longer. A Sun Rhapsody. Seems like we didn't make it in time. Maybe if we hadn't stopped to get that treasure, maybe we could have saved somebody. But what is the worth of life? It's exactly one Sun Rhapsody. Lance! Finally, Levitz gets an upgrade. He's now as strong as everybody else, so I don't have to hold his hand anymore. So the dragon really did come this way. And he warns us about the dragon's breath attack. I was going to try to sleep next to the dead, but they're not going to let me. No one is below half health yet. And I was able to take a look at Rose's health. It's interesting. Right now, she's, I believe, a higher level than everybody else. Stronger than everybody else. But as far as health goes, she has less than everybody else. So, she appears to be more of a glass cannon than anybody. A merman. Okay.
Volcano!
It's no wonder mermaids are always seducing humans. That's their alternative. Thankfully, that didn't attack darts. I assume that enemies that can actually attack or use magic rather than using items will have more powerful versions of those types of spells. So if that had hit darts, I may have been trouble. Now, in the town of Hoax, we learned that the dragon had possibly made his nest inside the volcano. Which is only slightly odd, considering it's not a fire dragon. Darts has the spirit of the fire dragon, so we may not even see a true fire dragon in this game. The fact that we saw it in a forest at first sort of implies that it's a forest dragon, which why it would make its nest in a volcano is beyond me. So I think this vine down here will lead us to the volcano. I kind of want to interact with that. I don't know what these animals will do for us, if they do anything, but they're moving, so I'm going to try to interact with them.
Volcano!
Whip smack.
I suppose this is another reason why bow users may be more useful. See, I'm trying to level the additions for 3 characters, but 2 of them are able to one-shot monsters, leaving the 3rd character having really gained nothing but experience from that fight. Okay, we can't interact with those animals. Let me... Can I even... There it is. This is hard. Can I interact with you? No. Okay. Levites should be able to do something against mermen. They seem to have more health than normal monsters here. I should have transformed with darts.
Volcano!
Also, Darts' Volcano is gaining more SP per attack now. That's a signifier that it actually leveled up. It was gaining 6 SP per attack, now it's gaining 7.
Whip smack.
Do I want to waste a transformation? I kind of do, because Rhodes is going to transform next fight anyway. That would definitely mean that Levites wouldn't get anything out of the next fight. It's amazing how proficient Darts is with those wings, having only really gotten them maybe in-game a day ago. He's already doing flips and shit. Alright, so we have a boat and shadows in the water. What I assume is that we're going to use this boat, and anytime we encounter a shadow, we're going to get at a battle. I want to see... Okay, there is a chest up here. So far it just seems that every stop you can take... Ah, okay. I'm out of room. My inventory is full. I need to actually use some of these items. There's another chest down there, so... Completely recovers MP? Okay, I should be using more MP. I have a lot of healing potions. I don't actually care. I don't actually care about these charm potions. I'm not too concerned about fighting enemies right now. I welcome it. Maybe Maybe in the future, when I have all of my additions for all of my characters completely maxed out, maybe enemy encounters will annoy me, but in this game, I actually welcome encounters. I feel like I'm progressing. What happens if I go to the left? Oh. More stuff. I'll never say no to treasure. We'll have Rose attack the merman, hopefully one-shot it, and Levitz can attack the other thing. Good. Treasure. Can't carry any more items. We'll use some more healing potions. At least we can get some use out of them. A magic stone of signet. I need to sell all these bracelets. Interesting. So what is a magic stone of signet? What does it mean by repeat? I just don't know enough. And blocking an enemy's move for 3 turns seems significant. These guys actually look terrifying. Can't tell if those are spikes on their tail or like a fin. But just imagine if they were a fin and they could move through the water so quickly.
Volcano!
Let's check out our additions. I know Levitz hasn't really done a whole lot of his, but Volcano's already at level 3. 2 more harpoons with Levitz. And you're just getting started. Alright. That was a long little side area. But we got everything. Ooh, Shauna. And Darts is still acting like a big brother. Shauna hurt her ankle. She can't really walk right now. Rather than a romantic partner, Darts is acting like family. We walked like 10 feet across screens. All right, from the marshlands to the volcano. Looks like some sort of phoenix monster. So we potentially have to deal with both a dragon and huge monsters in this volcano. This is a dangerous place. I spy, with my little eye, some treasure. Gimme! Spear Frost. That has to be an attack item. Which, if we saw Firebird recently, seems like Spear Frost will do bonus damage to it. So we're going to save that.
Whip smack.
Yes. Go.
Hey!
Volcano.
We're using Volcano in a volcano. Ha ha, ha ha ha. I'm sorry. Seems like fire attacks do more damage to Levitz. So green elemental must be weak to fire. Which makes me assume that the elemental strengths and weaknesses are more of a circle rather than opposing forces. Sun Raspity. We haven't really used MP that much. We're sort of saving MP for boss fights. Shoot. What do I have? I bought these for good money. I'm gonna discard some. Still 27 items. Okay, so the spirit potions automatically fill your Dragoon gauge. That's fine. I just discarded a Mind Purifier. Feels bad. I don't know if this is the right way or the wrong way. That's the problem. Because I want to go the wrong way first. There's a save point. That's the right way. In the background, we saw a figure. I'm not sure who, but we'll figure that out later. Treasure! See, there's somebody back there. And he's going away. Interesting. In the real world, being this close to lava or magma, you would instantly die. But this is an RPG. Such things are trifling. Everyone is fireproof. Shauna? Something is calling out to Shauna. Looks like the petrified corpse of a... maybe a dragon? I don't know. A Virage. So the Virage are the counterpoints to dragons. Back during the Dragon campaign, the winged ones used Virages to combat dragons. Why this thing called out to Shauna is anyone's guess at this point. We should be able to level up Harpoon off of this fight. Her eyes are up there. Come on. Show a little respect. Let's see. If we fight a firebird in this dungeon, fire attacks won't really work on it. So I kind of want to use magic here. However, if we fight a forest dragon in this dungeon, fire attacks will work on it. I'm just going to go for it. We're going to use some magic attacks this turn. And it seems like, possibly at Dragoon level 1, we only get one action in our Dragoon state. I assume that's the case. It would make sense that as you level up Dragoon, you would get more actions.
Whip smack.
That should be Harpoon leveled up now. We can switch to Levitza's second edition. Ow! That was significant damage. I'm going to wait until it's Levitza's turn to heal. Now that his edition is leveled up, it doesn't really matter if we have him use his turn for items. Maybe it did. I would have been so sad if that punch to the face one-shot Levitz. Rose is not full health, so we're gonna see how much damage her Astral Drain does, and see how much HP she heals at this point.
Astral drain.
Wait, is it a party-wide heal? That's really useful. It's not a whole lot of damage, but any party-wide heal at this point in the game is very useful. It's not enough to get Levitz above half, and he's still in danger of dying. I think that big laser to the face hit for 90 health, so we gotta use this healing potion.
Go! Volcano!
Whip smack.
Go!
Alright, these bosses aren't too bad thus far. Seems like Rose is particularly unsettled by this whole thing. The fact that Shauna was called out to it. The fact that it awoke when we were near. That's good. Shauna also levels up while in reserve. That's another reason why it's not too terrible to not use her. Part of me wants to go back and look for treasure. There's got to be something. Nope. What if it's behind the rock? You found Darts' ultimate weapon! Congratulations. It was behind the rock the whole time.
Whip smack.
Now I wish I had more MP restoring items, because I would definitely use Rose's Astral Drain every opportunity. Especially in these basic battles. Being able to heal up just a little bit during basic battles feels like it would be worth it.
Whip smack.
I need to change Levitz's addition. He leveled up. How is Dart doing? Dart is 31 away from finishing. Let's see. Spinning Cane is going to be a significant decrease in its damage. But we'll see what happens when we start leveling it up. Okay, behind the rock there is nothing. This was a waste of time. Seems like somebody else is in this volcano. He looks dressed fancy enough to be a merchant. I think we'll see this guy later in Lohan. If I vaguely recall getting an important item as a side quest from him. So we got a sapphire pen. When damaged by magic, MP is accumulated. Interesting. I don't like how random that seems. But because Rose has a party-wide heal right now, I would love for her to regenerate some magic. Alright. Straight from one boss fight to the next. But we did get that ice elemental item. And this seems like the perfect place to use it. see. No one is at full health, and this ability heals about 20 health for everyone. So this is good. This will get us close to full health with everybody.
Astral blade.
Even did 100 damage to the boss. That's significant. I like Astral Drain. I don't remember ever using Astral Drain as a kid. I wish that had counted as magic.
Spinning cane. Yes. Go. Volcano.
Whip smack.
Being a firebird, I don't think using darts as fire magic is a good idea. His physical attacks should do the trick, though. Even that seemed to be a bit muted. Compared to Astral Drain. But then again, I would imagine any attack that actually used MP should be more powerful than a physical attack. I assume we have to kill those.
Whip smack.
This is the first boss with actual mechanics. That's not true. The snake boss had mechanics.
Yes. Go. Volcano.
I should say this is the first boss that actually summons ads.
Spinning cane.
Whip smack.
I would like to give Rose some MP. I want to do more Astral Drain. No one is full health, so it's gonna be effective healing. That did count as magic. And Rose would have regained some MP had I not restored it just then.
Astral blade.
30 health to everybody. That's just getting even better and better.
Spinning cane.
Go!
Volcano.
Whip smack.
We didn't get a single turn to react to those. That seems a little unfair.
Spinning cane.
A red eye stone. What is that going to do for us? Let's make an assumption. I think it reduces fire damage taken. It was a hot fight. Okay, darts. Reduces damage from fire-based attacks by half. Yes, Levitz is weak to fire. But he's going to take more physical damage, but he's going to take probably normal fire damage now. As he levels up and as we get better equipment, that more physical damage is going to be mitigated. 50 gold. And a merchant, maybe? What do you got for us? I'm gonna go ahead and use these health potions I just bought. Can I go up this? No, I can't. Alright. They gave us a merchant. Oh, okay. I thought we were going to go into another boss fight, but I guess not. That'll be it for this episode. We made some progress. We didn't find a dragon, but we fought 2 bosses. 3, maybe, technically. Next time, maybe we'll find this dragon and deal with it. But for now, that'll be it. See you guys.